No, ZipRecruiter has scouts that scour the entire country to find the right personnel for you. First, when you post your job on ZipRecruiter, it gets...
Alrighty, your boy Andy Cohen, he said he tried to donate blood, but I guess if you're gay, you can't really do it. You have to get like 3 months or 3 months scare of HIV.
Oh, that's fair. I mean, it's medical. That's the case.
And stuff was because I started to, when Wade and I got married we met in kickboxing class, right? So I had said to him, hey, you know, for a wedding, give me a kickboxing class in French and stuff like that. Yeah, and so I was just saying, hey, you know, he always kept saying, oh, I want to get back, like really training because he's done Taekwondo and all this stuff. So I got him a membership to a martial arts gym out here that did MMA training. And that's really how I started getting into MMA, because then he just started hanging out with everybody from the gym, and and then...
That those guys can just go out there and put on a good fight. That's it.
All right. So I'm looking forward to that. That's one of the big fights on this card. Speaking of this card,
didn't inject my back with stem cells. They don't do that. They injected my knee and my shoulder, and so my back's
like, it's not keeping
you from... It's to stop cuts.
Yeah. It's not...
Simply to stop cuts.
Yeah.
I run into an elbow, I run into a hip, I run into a knee.
I bet you can see way better with this.
Yeah. There's no blind spots.
That's why I make the angles like I do on this headgear. So if you look at me...
Motherfucking shame. Disgracing my name. Brain and let it bang. You ain't built, I'm built.
One league, I'm picking 3. Who wins the argument?
You need to chill. I won the argument.
It's actually really my fault.
It's your fault?
Yeah, it's my fault that Jose Aldo's fighting for the belt, because that's who I was originally supposed to fight with, Dominic. But this whole COVID thing happened, so Aldo was gonna fight for the title, and then it's like you can't do that to us. So the UFC, you know, they stuck to the word.
Oh, that's interesting. Still, though,
at least I think. If anyone's here, we could debate that.
Well, here's my deal, man.
If you're gonna ask you a question like that, I got one for you too.
Oh, but okay, but a guy can, they can say like a guy misses weight by 5 pounds, he can still fight you. That's a fucking big advantage. He didn't.
When you're out there, whenever you get into the octagon, do you think about, like, are you already kind of thinking about the finish as the fight goes on? If it starts to feel comfortable, or you start to think like, oh, I can finish this right now, but
to do this. So yeah, I have to thank them, and also as you mentioned, my team and coaches, they're putting so much time into me.
Uriah Hall has always struggled. He was actually leaving the division and vacating the title.
In all honesty, I found out when it was announced. I didn't have any idea.
So we got to do something here, and they were like, "Well, you know, the way things are working." I was like, "Well, I'll fight 3 for sure. So I don't have to change anything." They said, "So you're willing to do a 3-round main event?" I was like, "Yeah, for sure." You know, they wanted to go. They went to Alex.